my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be reviewing and demoing the Coola tanning mousse. This one really caught my eye because it said that it's an Allure 2018 Best of Beauty Award winner. So I was like, okay, after last week, I need to redeem myself. I need a self-tanner that's actually gonna do something good for me, that won't break me out. So I was like, okay, you are an award winner, you better be good. So I picked this up, I got it at Ulta. Before I move on with the details and everything like that, if you haven't already, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and please make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you're interested in different kinds of self-tanners or beauty in general, this is the place for you, so make sure to subscribe. But if you want to see my review and demo of the Coola Tan Mousse, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alright, so first we're obviously going to get into all the details about it. So it says that it is a Sunless Tan Express Sculpting Mousse. So that sounds really interesting. I've never heard of that kind of a description. It says that it has a pina colada scent, natural pina colada scent. It has the highest, or their highest percentage of DHA. Healthy glow develops within hours. This is 7 fluid ounces, so that is a lot. It's a big product. It says that it's cruelty-free, non-GMO, vegan, and farm-to-face. Obviously, I don't want to be putting harmful chemicals into my body once a week with a self-tanner, so it's nice to know that this is a natural product and I'm not putting anything too harmful in my body. And it says that it's 70% plus organic, which, again, I don't really know what that means, but it sounds like it's pretty organic, so I'm excited about that. I really like the box that it comes in. This is really, really fancy. So you just pull this brown top off, and then the actual self-tanner comes in this really pretty Tiffany blue packaging. So I'm gonna put these off to the side. And this is what the actual self-tanner looks like. I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to packaging, this is not my favorite. I just feel like it's not too luxurious looking. This is also not one of the cheapest self-tanners I've used. This was up there in the 40s. I believe it was about $48. So it's kind of up there, and you guys know how I am about packaging. So as far as that goes, I like it, but I don't love it, if that makes sense. So obviously on the front it says the exact same thing that it said on the box, but I want to read the directions to you guys because it was really interesting to me. So the part that really interested me was where it said, allow up to 1 hour for tan to develop and 2 to 3 hours for tan to fully develop. And then it says reapply as needed. But the part that was weird to me was where it said allow 6 to 8 hours before showering. So it says to allow 2 to 3 hours for the tan to fully develop, and it claims to be an express sculpting mousse. So you'd think that you would just be able to shower after those 2 to 3 hours since it claims to be an express tanner. But then it says wait 6 to 8 before you shower, so that's just really strange to me. I wouldn't really market this as an express tanner if you have to wait the same amount of time as you would with a regular self-tanner. So far I wouldn't really call this an express tanner from what the description says. There's also a really cute quote on the back. So right on the top of the bottle on the back, it says, I saw the angel in the marble and carved until I set her free by Michelangelo, and I thought that was really cute. That's pretty much all the details I have about this right now. So far, packaging, The fact that it's a natural self-tanner, I'm really, really excited about, but I'm really curious to see about that express tan, but not really express tan aspect of it. So let's just get right into applying. I think I've been talking to you guys enough, so let's move on to applying. So obviously first I'm going to take my face brush and apply to my face first. I already moisturized, showered, shaved, all that good stuff. So let's just move right into applying. No! right now, but we'll see. I really was not expecting this to be another clear self-tanner. I didn't see anywhere on the bottle that it says that it was gonna be colorless. So I'm so upset. I've had a bad experience both times that I used a colorless self-tanner. It just did not go well at all either time. You just end up like a splotchy mess. And it's just not good. So I'm still trying to be optimistic. I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna pray that it actually gives me a good even color. So I'm not losing hope just yet, but I was so sad when I saw that it was clear. I was like, come on, why me? But I'm gonna hold off on judging it for now. I really don't like the smell of it. It literally smells like when you go get an airbrush tan. That's exactly the same smell. If you've done that before, this is like the same exact thing. But it says that it has a natural pina colada smell. I don't think it smells even remotely like a pina colada, but that's just me. I think it definitely smells like a self-tanner. So that's pretty much the only opinion I have on it right now. It was easy to apply for sure, but then again, it's clear, so I don't really know if I got every single area I was trying to cover. But other than that, let's just move on to my legs and then I'll get into some more opinions about it. So as of right now, I don't really have any new opinions. Actually, yes I do. I'm gonna zoom in for this. Every time you squirt some product out of this bottle, the cap stays down and you have to manually lift it back up. And it's the most frustrating thing ever because then you get extra self-tanner on your fingers and then it just looks fake and it's just not good. So as much as I wanted to like this, so far, not the happiest with it. I'm trying not to be biased. I want to wait until tomorrow and see what the final result and thoughts are. But as of right now, at least what I'm noticing, I don't like. Like the smell is not good. I'm so upset that it's clear and this is really messy. So that's all I've got for you guys right now. I'm gonna keep this on overnight because even though it claims to be an express tan, it says don't wash it off for at least 6 to 8 hours. It's kind of late at night already, so I'm probably just gonna sleep with it on and then tomorrow I'll wash it off and come back and give you guys my final thoughts. So stay tuned, I'll be back tomorrow and I'll let you guys know what I think about the Coola Sunless Tan Express Sculpting Mousse. I am back, guys. It is the next day. So like I said, I kept this on overnight and washed it off sometime this morning. I honestly really like the color that came out. Is it as dark as I usually go with my self-tanners? No, I think it definitely has a lighter, more natural look to it, but I do like it. It didn't get crazy dark around my hands, which was the first thing that I noticed and loved. So I was really, really happy with that. It's not crazy dark around my feet either, which is amazing because that also happens and it's a nightmare. But, and there's a big but, like my big butt. The big but is the fact that it came off a little bit splotchy. So my arms look pretty good, like my whole upper body looks really nice, but on my leg there's a white spot. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. It's not huge, but I don't know if you guys can see that. Like that's a whole area of my leg that I missed with the self-tanner because it's clear and I couldn't see exactly where I was working with it. Like, the thing I love about self-tanners that have that color barrier is that you can literally see where you need to blend things out a little bit better or where you might have missed a spot, something like that. Literally with this, you cannot tell at all. So it causes a problem. It makes the tan look fake. Like, this on my leg is pretty obvious that I put self-tanner on. So not a fan of the clear aspect. And the thing I hated the absolute most about this was this pump. I don't know if I just got a defective bottle or what, but this is the most annoying thing that I have dealt with since starting to film these self-tanning videos on YouTube. It's just so annoying. Like, every single time I would pump, I'd have to manually lift it back up and then pump and then lift back up, blah, 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 because it wouldn't go back up. It would just stay down. And then you're getting more self-tanner on your fingers and it just makes a big mess. So I'm hoping that I just got a defective bottle. If any of you have this self-tanner and you don't have that same problem, or if you do, comment down below and let me and everyone else know, just so we know that I got a defective bottle, which I'm hoping is the case, but if not, that is extremely annoying. So that I didn't like. Really, really like how it didn't make my hands look fake. My hands look really, really natural. So I'm loving that. Again, it's not as dark as I'd want it to be, but I think I would do something like this for one of those days where I just want something that is a little bit closer to my natural tone, but I still want to give my skin that little pump of something. So overall, it's an okay self-tanner. I probably wouldn't recommend this over a lot of the other ones that I've tried. I think Bali Body, Bondi Sands, Loving Tan, Coco and Eve, Sosu, the list goes on. I think those are much better. You guys have to go and watch those videos because those are some really high quality self-tanners. This one to me is pretty subpar. I don't think it's worth, I think I paid $48 for this. I don't think it's worth that much money, to be totally honest, for what it does for your skin and the defects that it has. I just don't think it's worth that much money. If it was like in the low 20s, I'd say go for it, try it, see how it goes. But the fact that it's this expensive and it's kind of mediocre just doesn't make sense to me. So I probably wouldn't recommend this. Again, I like the color that came out, but it's not as dark as I typically go. So I give this like a C, like a solid C. And that's being nice because of all the things that went wrong with it. But it's not bad. And I like the fact that it's a natural tan too, which is another thing I want to mention. I like the fact that I'm not putting any extra chemicals in my body. Really appreciate that aspect of it. So that's another thing I like. But yes, solid C from me. I think certain things could be done much, much better with this. If they came out with a tan that had a color barrier, I would so try it. That's all I've got though. That is my review and my opinions of the Coola Sunless Tan Express Sculpting Mousse. Don't think it's an express tan per se, but hey. If you guys liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up for me. Show me some love. Make sure to comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought. And like I said, if you've tried this, if you have an opinion about the pump, let us all know so we know if just my bottle is defective or not. Share this with your friends and please subscribe to my channel, guys. It shows me that you're loving my videos, lets me know to keep making more. And it lets you know when I'm posting, because I post 3 times a week, so you're seeing something from me literally all the time. So make sure to subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.